Giant Jill, a story by Emily Abigail.
I will have so much fun today,
Jill said. It was her first day of being a first grader, and she was super excited.
Be good, and don't cause trouble. Okay, honey?
Mom said. Jill nodded, kissed Mom goodbye, and ran to the classroom. Jill took a deep breath and opened the door. Inside, she was surprised to see that everyone was shorter and smaller than her. Jill went to the only empty desk, which was in the corner. She scanned the whole room as she walked. The room was so quiet that she could hear the wind from the AC. She finally sat down. Although she was unsure, she did not want this silence to go on forever. So she started introducing herself.
Hi, I'm Jill. What's your name?
She said to a girl sitting in front of her.
I'm Penny. Wow, you must be very lucky, Penny.
Jill said while laughing, making Penny laugh with her. Then she asked another friend's name, then another, and everyone started doing the same until they all knew each other's name. The room wasn't that quiet anymore. They all became fast friends. Everyone was amazed at how tall and big Jill was. They asked questions like, "What do you eat at home?" and
How many bowls do you eat in a day?
Jill answered calmly that she ate just like everyone else. It was just that her parents were big, so she had also been big since birth.
That is so cool! You're as big as a giant! Hey, can we call you Giant Jill?
Penny asked. Jill laughed so hard because she was thinking the same thing. She looked like a giant among these regular people. Jill laughed, and she playfully pushed Penny. But Penny fell rolling on the floor.
Oh no, Penny, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, but...
That's okay, Jill. I knew that you have a super power!
Penny made everyone laugh. But Jill could only fake a chuckle. She felt so bad for pushing her friend. Soon, it was recess time. Jill sat on the floor with a few other girls, and they were showing off their color pencils and pens. Daphne said, "This one is glittery, look!" Everyone moved closer to look, and so did Jill. But when she was about to crawl forward, she accidentally stepped on Daphne's red color pen with her knees. She was in pain and fell sideways, but then she broke Daphne's color pencils with her back. Jill was worried about the broken pencils, but the girls were more worried about Jill. She pretended that it didn't hurt and apologized. Daphne said,
"It's okay, Giant Jill. It was an accident. But are you sure you're okay?"
Jill nodded without saying a word. While Jill was walking home from school, she met Penny and some friends in the nearby park. They asked her to join them at the seesaw. Jill was worried that she might cause more trouble, but she promised herself that she would have fun. So she went and played. Jill rode the seesaw and it went down to the ground because of her weight. Everyone, including Jill, laughed out loud. But then they realized the boy at the other end of the seesaw, Roberto, couldn't come down because he was too light. Jill didn't know what to do. Roberto started panicking too.
Jill, listen. You have to get up slow.
But before Penny got to finish her sentence, Jill answered,
Okay,
and stood up right away. Roberto quickly and painfully fell in his seat. Everyone helped him come down, and the boys patted his bottom. Jill felt guilty, so she apologized to Roberto again and again. Although he kept saying that it was cool, Jill still felt bad. She ran home and cried. The next morning, Jill went to school with swollen eyes.
I will not make troubles today,
she said. Her friends were all chatting, laughing, and running around, while Jill carefully made her way to the corner of the room. Penny saw her in the corner and asked,
Hey, Giant Jill, are you okay? You don't look so good.
Jill hesitated, but she finally nodded while still looking down.
Oh, okay. Do you want to play with us outside? We still have time before class.
Jill really wanted to play, but she was afraid of making more trouble. She couldn't answer Penny. She hated being Giant Jill because she couldn't even have fun, and she kept hurting her friends and their pencils. Suddenly, they heard a cry from outside the classroom. Jill ran outside and saw a group of third-grade boys picking on Roberto to take his lunch money. Roberto cried hard, begging for help, but nobody was brave enough to stop the boys. Jill was angry that her friend was being bullied, so she didn't hesitate and marched to the seniors, screaming,
Leave Roberto alone!
Oh no, she's a 5th grader! Run!
And all the boys ran back to their classroom. Roberto thanked Jill, and everyone gave her a big hug.
Giant Jill, what would we do without you?
Penny said. In that moment, looking at Roberto and her friends, Jill thought,
I can't believe I saved someone from danger. I will not make trouble. I will solve it.
Spellbound is brought to you with love by Petra Little Theater, English for Creative Industry Program, Petranesian University.